I'm sure it'll take a few takes.
Okay.
Hey everyone, we're the Sunride Tribe.
And today we're finally continuing on with our van build series of building the bench.
There was a few things we had to do to prep. We had to add the remainder of our barn wood wall.
And then we decided to add a plywood piece to the bottom portion, covering where the actual bench is going to go. So we had to cut that and prime and paint it and get it installed.
And now we're ready to get started.
Alright, so we're going to be building the frame of our bench out of 2x2 lumber. We were originally going to go with 2x4s, but they are a lot bigger. They take up more room, which also equals more weight in the van. After going to Home Depot and kind of talking it over with one of the lumber guys there, he reassured us that 2x2s would be strong enough to hold us up and keep the bench in place, so that's what we're going to try.
You know you wanna feel it, you know you wanna see it. Electricity gonna flow. We pushing up the ceiling. Tell me what you're dreaming.
Now that we measured out all the pieces, we need to drill our pocket holes.
So we ran into some issues with the Craig jig because we have the 2x2 instead of the 2x3s or anything like that. The holes weren't exactly lining up, but we think we got it figured out enough to get it screwed together. The other problem is that we are going to be short on screws, so we can only get at least the bottom of the frame together today, and then we're going to have to go back to the hardware store to get some more, but at least we can get that far.
Flying higher than the sky is opening. You know you wanna feel it, you know you wanna see it. Electricity gonna flow. Let your body move, you go on and make your debut. Now we starting something, gonna know your name. Nothing that we can do, no more that we can break through. Once it started.
Now that we have the bottom frame, we are going to cut the columns to make the height and repeat the process for the top.
Pushing through your veins.
We don't have enough screws, so change of plans. We're going to stop today and pick back up tomorrow.
Welcome back to day 2 of finishing our bench framing. Hopefully we got our screws. For anybody that's wondering, we're using the 1.5 inch Craig pocket hole screws. So let's get to it. Alright, well now that we have the frame together, we'll let the glue dry. We can take measurements for the board that's going to go in the front and on the side and start figuring out how we're going to get the top pieces with the hinges on there.
Our plan is to paint the front of the bench blue to match the cabinets on the other side, and then we're going to stain the top.
Alright, that's it for day 2. We got the frame built, stained, painting done, all sorts of wood pieces measured out and ready to be put in. We've got a little bit of research that we need to do for the top bench seating area, but I'm hoping we get it done in the next day.
Yeah.
All right.
Go Suns!
Hey everybody, welcome back to day 3 of our bench project. We have our front and side panels all painted up. We're going to do one last test fit because we have to determine where our CO2 and propane detector is going to go. Cut the hole out for that, and then we can actually get these inserted into the bench to get them enclosed. And then we're going to start working on getting the top seating area cut out, stained, and hopefully installed today.
So we have cut out the top, and there's a little bit of sag which we anticipated, so we're just going to be doing some support beams along the bottom. Day 4 of the bench build. Today we get to put everything together. So yesterday we finished our supports for the bench and stained the top, and now we get to attach everything. So we used the liquid stitch on the fabric that we cut, and then we came to a conclusion that we're going to use both the pins and the Velcro. So we're going to Velcro the center and then pin the ends.
Alright, well that's a wrap on the bench.
It's one of our bigger projects that we needed to get done, and now we can move on to some of the smaller things.
As you can see, the dogs really like it. We're happy that we have extra storage space and that now they have an easier time getting up and down off of the bed. I think it turned out pretty well. If you guys have any questions about the materials that we used or what we did putting it together, please just leave a comment below and we'll get back to you.
And if you like van conversions, van life, and travel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the bell notification so you don't miss an episode, and click that like button. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, bye. What do you think? Good?
Yeah.
All right. And hit the bell notification so you don't miss an. Oh, I was so close! I was so close!
What's the plan?
I'm gonna finish the bench today.
Yeah, I mean for filming. Oh.
I am.
Hi.